Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm going to show you guys a few ways that you can duplicate in Procreate. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have already designed out this super cute design here, and now I want to duplicate it. So maybe you want to duplicate just some of the elements, or maybe you want to duplicate the entire thing. So one of the very first things that you can do is go to your layers, slide to the left, and then you're going to see the duplicate button right here. So it's that easy. So you can simply do that for each one just by sliding to the left, you're going to get that duplicate. So all you would simply do is slide it, hit the duplicate, and now you have another one. So this is really great as well for adding that shadow. So I'll show you guys that really quickly. So if I go ahead and slide this over just a little bit, you guys can see that I've got that background shadow going on there. So that's something really cool to do with that duplicate. So it's that easy to duplicate using layers. So let's go ahead and delete that layer. We're just going to come up here and click our layers right here, slide to the left and hit delete. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that if you hit your wrench right over here on the left, so we're going to go ahead and hit that tool right here, you're going to see that you have copy, cut, copy canvas, as well as paste. So if you hit cut, it's going to simply completely just take away your design, but it's going to store it for later. So you can paste it later. So cut's going to take it away and it's going to make it to where you can simply paste it later. So you see how that goes away, but it is still there. So you notice that paste is available. I can paste that back in. So let's go ahead and undo that. Let's go back in here again. So if we copy this, this is simply going to give us another layer. So you're going to be able to just paste that right in. So cut takes it away. You can paste it still. Copy, it's still there. It's not going to take it away, and then you can paste it. So let's go ahead and delete that. Let's come back in. Copy canvas is going to do what it says. It's going to copy the entire canvas. So everything is here. So it just copied the entire thing and not just the elements. And then, of course, you have paste that we talked about whenever you cut and paste. So you guys can see right here how I copied that entire canvas. That's what that looks like, just like so. So that's using the tools. That's where you're going to get to your copy and paste and all of that kind of stuff right over there in the tools. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these layers here. You can do that by hitting the back button here, the undo, redo button, or you can take your layers, swipe left, delete. So let's just go ahead and get ready to pinch these. So if you pinch all of the layers together, it will become one layer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the selector tool, and you have automatic. So if you go to automatic and then copy and paste, it's simply going to copy everything. So automatic is going to get everything. So you can see we've got a second layer here. All right, so let's go ahead and go back in. We'll hit delete. Let's go back to that selector tool. So there's a few different ones to choose from. So we can do a freehand. So I can completely just draw around wherever I'm wanting. So I just want this design and not everything else. So whenever I hit that copy, it's going to just copy that one layer. So you can see wherever you drew freehand, whether it's around a star, whatever it may be, that's all it's going to get. All right, so let's go ahead and go back in here. You got a couple more options. You have a rectangle. So if you want to do this, you can simply draw a square around it. You could go all over the entire piece. It's the same thing as freehand, but more clean cut, if you will. And so we're just going to go ahead and hit the copy and paste, and you're going to see that all it's going to get is what we have inside of that, rectangle. All right, and then you've got one more shape here. So if we come right over here, we're going to see that we have in the ellipse. So you can do a circle or you can get an oval, and you're just going to do the exact same thing. You're going to hit your copy and paste, and it's only going to grab those pieces. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you another trick here really quickly. To access your copy and paste very quickly, all you need to do is take 3 fingers and swipe down. So we're going to go ahead and set our pen down really quickly. So you just need your fingers for this one. You're going to take 3 fingers, swipe down, and you're going to get that copy and paste menu. You're even going to see the word duplicate there. So if you hit duplicate, it's going to bring up your selector tool. So we'll go ahead and click that here. And as you guys can see, it brings up our selector tool just like so. So there you have it. Super easy. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.